All right, what's up, guys? I had a great question from a real good friend of mine. He messaged me on Facebook. I think it was during while I was maybe in Iowa or Nebraska after traveling for a few days and stuff like that. And he asked me, how do you manage to stay lean, in his words, while traveling? And I immediately got back to him and I was like, oh man, I appreciated his words like so much because in my eyes right now, I'm definitely not lean to my standard. What I feel lean should be for me, but I definitely feel like I'm in shape and I'm healthy and I still look good. So he asked me, how do you stay lean while traveling? What do you do? Um, and to be honest, I don't think there's no really secret to traveling and staying in shape. We, Bev and I we try to eat healthy, and we try to always try and get a workout in. I really tried like thinking about some tips I could give. One would definitely be to try packing your food. I can't say that we consistently did that because we didn't. We kind of lived off of we would fast in the morning. We'd wake up, whether it was 7 or 8 o'clock, and we'd try and get out of where we were to go on to our next destination. It was like 8, 9 hours away. We had an 8 or 9 hour drive. I would wake up, probably just have some coffee and fast for a few hours, and then we might stop at like an IHOP, and I get some eggs and bacon, hash browns, stuff like that. On the road, we would stop in a convenience store, grab some almonds. We had some great beef jerky that her dad made us. We snack on the beef jerky, and then I got to be honest, once we got to our spot, our hotel or whatever, we just look around for either a sushi place or some place to go out to eat, and I get like a big steak and sweet potato fries or a ton of sushi and stuff like that. But the main thing I would say is always get in enough water. Hydration is very important for fat loss, for the transportation of nutrients. Water is essential. We always woke up in the morning, got coffee, and bought 2 gallons of water. We would try and finish those 2 gallons by the end of the day. Sometimes we would come up short. So that means, we each were getting in about 1 gallon a day, which I think is a great starting point especially for beginners and people. But I always say try and get 1 gallon half a day, and we always tried. So wake up, get 1 gallon of water, make sure you finish it by the end of the day. Always try and get a workout in. I can't say we did that every day. There were times where we were simply just spent from just driving. Takes energy from you. It's insane. But once we got to our hotel, we would always try, if they had a fitness center, whether it was something so simple as just a universal machine of those big machines that just have like number of exercises you can do on this side, like a chest press, and you can also do like cable pull down, stuff like that. On the other side, there's like a lat pull down. We would make it work. We would definitely get like a 40-minute workout in. We would always remain active. We took, our little pups, Flex and Jax, we took them on multiple walks. So I would another tip would just stay active. Don't just get into the rut where, oh, I'm traveling, so now I'm going to eat whatever I want and just kind of, when I get to the hotel, just sleep and go on the computer, watch TV. Don't, try and stay active. And another tip would just, don't get so caught up mentally about traveling. It's sometimes it kills people that they're like, oh my god, I don't have my tilapia and broccoli packed in my Tupperware. Oh my god, I'm gonna gain weight out of it. You get inside your own head doing that, and a big reason for that is just it's just unrealistic nutrition you guys follow. Flexible dieting and calculating your macros is a great tool to have when you're traveling. I can't say that I always plug in my macros when I travel. I'd be lying if I said that. But I do try and follow specific guidelines to stay in shape, as my friend so put it. So yeah, I would say just try and stay hydrated, get the water in. Try and stay on a healthy eating regimen. Whether it's a breakfast, or sometimes I would eat just a big breakfast. We would travel the 8 or 9 hours and I would just eat one more time, so just 2 times. It's hard to, unless you're being an absolute pig, it's hard to really eat over your maintenance level in just 2 meals. It's, especially for me, if I usually need like 25 to 3,000 calories a day, really hard to do that in in 2 meals unless you're just eating complete shit. And we don't try and do that. We try and stay really healthy. So that's another tip I would say, and definitely just try and stay active. Try and get a workout in, go for a run for a half hour. You have no excuse. You can get to a hotel and you can just go for a 30-40 minute jog to stay active. During the jog, you can stop every 5 minutes, do 50 push-ups, 50 crunches, do another 10-minute jog. 50 crunches, 50 push-ups. There's little things you can do you can always make something work. One of the things that everyone emails me about that they seen me doing, it was a while back, but it was a body weight circuit that I came up with, and it was specifically for traveling. It's a complete hit circuit, like from hell, I call it. And you don't need any equipment. You can do it right in your hotel room. It's I haven't done it, to be honest, in a few months now, but it was, I think you start with jump squats, then you go into burpees, then you go into dips, like chair dips, like for triceps, where you could just put your hands on a chair, put your feet up on the bed, and do dips. You go into mountain climbers from there. You go into push-ups after the mountain climbers, and you finish off with a 60-second plank. And the rep range, I think, is probably, it's 25 jump squats, 15 burpees, 20 chair dips, into 30 mountain climbers per side, so 60 total, into 20 push-ups, into the 60-second plank. And then just do that all the way through in circuit fashion. Take a 3-minute rest, 3 to 5 minute rest, depending on your fitness level, and then repeat the circuit again for 3 more times for a total of 4 bouts. And believe me, you'll be spent. Like those are some of the best workouts I ever have, is just body weight circuits. You can't get away from the basics. Body weight exercises are still just amazing muscle builders, in my opinion. So don't neglect the pull-ups and the push-ups and the burpees and the dips and stuff like that. They're tremendous. So those would be my few tips for you guys when traveling. Try and eat healthy. Definitely get the water in. Try and stay active and get enough sleep too. I didn't say that. Try and get enough sleep. If you're in a hotel and you're traveling, you can get 6 to 8 hours of sleep. Definitely go for the higher up 8 hours, and you will stay in shape. Believe me. And then once you get to a place like this and you're finally got your routine down, you got the food, you did grocery shopping, you're able to weigh all your stuff, get cardio doing, you're gonna respond, because you've just been kind of inconsistent with your schedule. As soon as you get back consistent with the cardio and your workouts and eating healthy and stuff like that, your body responds immediately. I already feel it 3 days into my prep for I didn't want to say it, but a little prep. We have a photo shoot coming at the end of October, Bev and I. But 3 or 4 days in, I already feel better. I already feel leaner. It's insane. But once you get to that consistency, it's smooth sailing from there. So I hope you guys help you traveling and food and what you can do to kind of stay in shape, I guess. I guess I'm in shape. I don't know. But thank you guys for watching. As always, comment. Let us know what you want to see next. Like the video, share the video. It's going to help people, and we'll be back to you soon. All right? Take care. God bless. Hove Hustle Fitness.